Cars have been racing through Monaco's streets since 1929, and this weekend is no exception, as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers take over Monte Carlo. This is the Monaco Grand Prix. Monaco is famous for its many narrow twists and corners. From the brake-heavy Le Rascasse to the treacherous Sand of Ott, there are no proper straights to speak of, and it's extremely hard to overtake here. It sounds like simple advice, but getting up as high on that starting grid as possible is the best plan of attack. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. Let the weekend begin! Hello and thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds. Free practice is nearly done, and that means that qualifying awaits. Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One. Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they'll have plenty of opportunities here to achieve a great result. This weekend, Red Bull displayed real promise during qualifying, but will they fulfill that potential by the time they reach the checkered flag? And the clouds today look very ominous, which means that teams may have to contend with rain at some point during the race.
So as the drivers prepare to weave their way around the streets of Monaco, you have to think there'll be twists and turns aplenty. A somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. Let's look at Mercedes for a moment. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? We've got the other Mercedes here. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The race start is mere seconds away. It's time for one of the most exciting races in the world. This is the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
You can do this.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Car in the wall.
There's been a crash. We can take a look now. And that was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
It's a big shunt, big shunt. So stops. So stop, stop, stop.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame. After a pause in this race, we are all set and ready once more. And it's lights out and away we go.
Accident.
We've had a crash. Here's the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari. We see the crash. I think someone's run wide. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren. They go wide right off the racing line.
So box. Box. And let's push.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Goodness me, they're they go, moving ahead of the other driver. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. It's a race position gained for a Mercedes. We can take a look now. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And they get past, which moves them up a position. The driver's team there cheering them on. Mercedes moved up a place. Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible maneuvering. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted. Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
The wall.
I think that was a crash. Here's the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. That crash is terrible news for the team.
3 laps remaining. And think about left lifting coast. Reduce, lift and coast. Just going to need some lift and coast. So do a lift and coast. So one more lap. Increase in lift and coast. We have a checkered flag now.
No big worries here for Mercedes. Their driver did fairly well today. There's no doubt that Mercedes have a lot of potential. Now they need to figure out how to make it work for them.
They are a solid team and will be looking to solve their issues. Hopefully, we'll start seeing stronger results from them soon.
The end this weekend in 5th place in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be racing through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian Sea for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.